Hello, Speed Gaming fans, and welcome to the first game of our bronze bracket here. Match between Evert and Homunculus Lillie. Our first game here will be item draft. The items they decided wouldn't be picked were speed and gravity, and then they picked plasma and screw. So we get to start with plasma and screw. We'll see gravity and speed somewhere in the seed, but they can't start with them. So I'm Change, and I'm joined here today by Horse Girl Esports on tracking. So should be a good match here. Both of them won one game in the gold bracket there, and then unfortunately lost the other two, but should be fairly evenly matched after that. Yeah, we should be heading in here in just a moment. Ooh, that's a nice start for them. Immediate Varia. I've seen that actually before in a race, which is interesting. Right. Okay. That doesn't connect there, so he'll be in a little cubby down there somehow. But a nice save either way. And hopefully we can get synced up with Homunculus Lillie here in a minute. Yeah. All right, we find Mother Brain there. It's a nice find, but would like to see that a little later. All right, yeah, so that connects directly to this wrecked ship shaft without a problem. Right. Evert trying to get this progression here. Does find speed, which is interesting as one of the. Oh. Okay. So unfortunately, we're just going to be lacking Lillie's video here. Unfortunately for now. Maybe they'll be able to fix it at some point here, but all right. Let's see whatever can get done here. Has speed and morph now, which is good news. Okay, he can go down here for sure into the key hunter shaft. That's likely where he's going to be able to go with his few items here. I'll have to get some bombs or power bombs to get the map. We find gravity at bomb trees over here, so quite a quick start to this seed. Definitely gonna be a quick one here. If they can find charge, they'll be in full go mode at this point almost. Just need some ammo. Still lacking on power bombs and missiles, so very important to get those going here. Still can't head all the way down the key hunters here without those. Maybe the top of a wrecked ship shaft at this point, I would expect. For Evert here. Yeah. Evert is choosing to not get the missiles that are slightly out of logic on the bottom of the early supers there. You would need explosives to do that in logic, so it is appropriate for him to ignore it if they don't want to. Get them. And then there's a reserve for him. Alright, and alright, this is an interesting bit of logic. He can come back through that crumble block there. But does get bombs there. And we'll see if he can get some power bombs too. If he doesn't get power bombs, he has to head back through that crumble block. Otherwise, he can't leave this room without soft blocking himself. He might pick up this map and then revert too. Yeah, I did see this once before with a couple runners, and they did not recognize that piece of interesting logic. But Evert recognizes it immediately and backs out. Collecting some bombs, so now he can go back to wrecked ship and grab the item there and go down key hunters. Yeah. So let's see what he can find with his few new options available to him. He can go down wrecked ship shaft too, I guess. Got a good 3 options now. There's power bombs for him. So now he can go back through Big Pink if he wants and grab that map for free if he wishes to. You can also grab this Turian map. Yeah, okay, so didn't recognize which 4 square boss that was, but we do have a major in pit room there. Kraid? Okay, thank you. I thought it was Kraid, but he was a little too fast for my eyeballs. Another X here, could be supers for him. Yep. And so that's all the ammo available to him. So almost nothing stopping him now. Does have a can fly, has speed. Only Ridley room and like Pants room can pretty much stop them at this point. You can explore everywhere else with pretty pretty good ease at this point. And looks like he will be heading towards that major and pit room. And the pirates will be awake with morph and missiles collected. Yeah, unfortunately we have some PC issues on Lillie, so we won't get video from her this time. We're just happy that she could play this match and give Evert a game rather than forfeiting mostly. So hopefully we'll fix it up for next match though. Missed the pirate there. I'll have to backtrack for him. There we go. We're back into criteria. Alright, he's well below Big Pink here. He might be able to get back there. Well, it is. It's just the ship. Okay. So he will have a nice way back. And a nice save for himself too. No, it's the map is actually connected to Big Pink, so now no Fantoon. They're both right maps so far. Yeah. Saving his power bombs. Big Pink does like to eat up your power bombs quite quickly. So I understand using the bombs there. Alright. So we have another major, 2 majors so far. Hasn't scrolled up to the top of the map yet. So don't know everything that's on this map. But we have Turian and Criteria map. Now I saw Meridia on here. And I saw Brinstar on the previous map, I think. So, a few things to explore now. We'll get up to the pretty much the bare minimum missiles you really want in a run at 15. And there's X-ray for us. Do have plasma already, so charge now even more valuable. You can also microwave. Okay, another boss, 3 majors too. Okay, so we're getting pretty low on the majors now. It's 3 movement and 4 beams at this point. Yep. So we have Dragon and Kraid information as well as Mother Brain and ship. So quite a bit of information so far. Okay, he's gonna go straight into Norfair, which is actually a decent play because we know our bosses are back at the beginning. Turian has Mother Brain, so going away from Mother Brain is always a nice idea. You'll have to backtrack either way. So the faster you can make those starting bosses is the best thing you can do. But of course, you will run into Ridley at some point, so you might end up going back to these majors as well. Yeah, he does end up heading back. Saw the map was a little too far away in Norfair to collect reasonable amount of time compared to these majors. But I do like the peak, just in case it's really close and you can get that information. And this will be the last tank he is required to get with Varia there. Oop. Didn't quite get the mock ball, got the bounce ball instead, and then does not hit the mock ball, unfortunately, so we'll have to do the wall jump up. Double checking where these majors are. I think he actually missing one at the bottom there too. Here's Flower House room. No issues with double suit and screw. Very easy room with that setup. High jump boots. Nice bit of movement there. Makes a lot of rooms much easier to traverse, like worst room in the game, or one of the grapple. I think grapple tutorial 1, maybe 2. I don't remember what the vertical one is, but much easier rooms to traverse with that, like lava grapple tunnel. Alright, shoot. I think he's going to choose to spark up climb here. I had some issues with this short charge there. Not sure how much warm up these two got with the early match here. Right, nice farm on the way up to Dragon here. Could be a double major here in Norfair Reserve. We'll see. No, just a power bomb and ice. So they'll have a nice Zep skip no matter what. I do not remember where Mother Brain was at. Don't know if they had a runway there, but guaranteed Zep skip with that. And a pretty easy Metroid room with ice and screw. 2 ways to avoid them there. Alright. Let's see if they can do this speed kill for a little faster Dragon here. It's the only way to speed this along, other than just blasting with missiles and supers. There we go. Good start for Evert here. Not going to choose to use speed at all, so perfectly okay to do that. Should be very safe with double suit and 2010. Take a little longer than doing the speed kill, but as long as you get it done, that's what counts really. There we go. Almost finished this shrimp here. May have to farm a little bit now down to 2, but a little bit pre-firing there. I always have trouble timing it sometimes. I forget which side goes delays. I haven't been playing regularly recently, and when I have, Dragon's always been a quick kill, so. Don't have to do Dragon too much with just ammo. A lot of the time, it's just, okay, you end up quick killing them. Right. I think it should only take 1 or 2 passes here to kill him off. Oop. There we go. Finished that shrimp up right there. Still looking for that charge to really Cap the seed off. Or a bit more ammo for sure. Yeah. We haven't seen too many X's on our hunt so far, so yeah, it's been more of a major hunt for sure. And we are getting low on those. Oh, only 5 left. Getting space jump would be really good. Grapple's probably the biggest dud left, other than Spazer. Spazer and Grapple both of limited use at this point. I mean, I know we like Spazer here, but I mean, when you start with Plasma, you don't want to see that guy. That guy's the last one you want to see. I think we're still missing 1 major here, so I don't know if Evert will just skip that last one, or... Yeah, it looks like he will skip the last major here, I think. Head right into Norfair here. Nice parlor access here, so probably be able to head directly towards the map from this room. Alright, Criteria Supers. Okay, that's an interesting map. It's kind of cuddled there by the Criteria Supers right in the middle. Let's see how that connects. Each saved his super, his final super that he has so far. Ooh, there's Main Street. A couple items in here. Chooses not to spark right away, but we'll do it before heading through the door towards the map. Oh, and Space Jump. It's rewarded with a major. Excellent news for him. Makes movement even quicker. And then another right map here, so this is our final right map. Then we have 100% left maps remaining. Alright, what do we have here in Norfair? Not much. It might be worth it to just revert, even if you have space, but space is kind of nice. Whoop. Yeah, all we got was... Yeah, the only thing we got was the space jump there. Yeah, the space jump's really good, so I don't mind him keeping that. If it was like anything else, he might revert other than charge, so... But yeah, it's a Super Bear in Norfair. Biggest zone with no bosses and only 1 major, so... Yeah, it just makes movement easier and faster. He already has a cannon fly. And, like, lots of... Yeah, no, it didn't have any connections either. It's just... That's it. That's all. I think we had a Bryn connection in Turian, yeah. So... Turian's the middle of the map with Kraid and Mother Brain here. I would have been tempted to leave those power bombs where they lie after looking at them. Be like, you know what? I don't need more than 10. I ain't going through the stinky hole. Yeah, the The majors are like the movement items, the beams. Lillie is just having computer issues. We're just happy she's able to play the match right now. She was worried that she might have to forfeit this one just because of those PC issues. But we're happy that she's playing, giving Evert a match here in the bronze bracket. Hopefully we'll get her stream up and running for the next match here. We will see. Alright. Yep. Yeah, no one wants to take the free win. They want to play their games. We're heading straight to Brinstar here for Evert. Hopefully we can find Ridley there and not hiding out in Wreck Chip. Off in the basement there. Alright, let's see. Let's see how far away this Brinstar map is. As soon as we get a junction in the road, we will see that. Oh, it's really close. That is nice for him, but unfortunately we don't have a door right at the top there. Oh, and a Batoon. Okay, not so easy to get map there. He does have enough ammo to do Batoon. It's not like the friendliest, but so he can't miss that many shots. Yeah, that's a pretty common Batoon hidey hole. Right there in the caterpillar room. Oof. They like to have a one-way going one way and one-way back. Essentially. I kind of expect that major, wherever they left it, maybe to be charged then. Because didn't collect a whole lot of ammo. I think you need a little bit more for the hard logic. But Evert looks confident with his 29 here. Oof, misses one super, so we'll have to put some missiles in here. Oop. He did have a save right in Norfair there, I think at the top of Key Hunters. So not too far away. He still has a good 6 misses now to go. 5 misses. 4 misses. Okay, he got 2 in there. Good. Alright, he's down to, I think, 2 misses. I think he's done now. I think he has missed too many shots now. Yep. Unfortunately for him. Could not connect with those last 6 missiles there. Yeah, I find Batoon with low ammo pretty daunting myself, so. I like to have at least an extra pack of supers, preferably. But yeah, like I said, I think we might have left charge behind in criteria here. That last major may have been charged for this snake here. Or just hiding in this Brinstar somewhere. Could also be the case. There we go. Not gonna go for the baby skip, gonna get a hug instead. Perfectly acceptable. He has the reserves, so So not in a whole bunch of danger here of dying. We'll find Aqueduct, an excellent find. A couple of items in here. And maybe some more in the pits down below. Alright, let's see. What will he get here? Grapple. Not the one he wanted. And then Charge. Okay. So Charge was hiding here on the left side of Botwoon. He may end up going straight back to Botwoon here. Can now just microwave that snake. Much nicer fight for him. A couple of really close majors there is quite nice for him. Puts him in full go mode now. No issues with that. And I think he can take a few hits here with double suit, so not much danger. Yeah, setting up for the microwave here. Having a little bit of issues with the microwave. Not get the shot released there for a second, but should be dead now. Yep. Doesn't take too many hits with that plasma beam to kill the snake. And we are rewarded with Ball Mountain. Will this be Phantoon? No, it won't. Okay. Phantoon is hiding out in Wreck Chip, but Ridley is right beside him there. So, good find. And there's Meridia on the left. So, it's up to him whether he heads to Wreck Chip or Meridia next. Either could have Phantoon there. And of course, the X he finds is a power bomb right before Ridley. Just what you want to see. I would expect so. I wouldn't expect him to be too uncomfortable with it. As long as he has a save nearby, I would expect he goes for it. Yeah, he has a save not too far away. I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, it's 30 shots. It does the same as a super here, so you have to do 20 shots with his supers included. Yeah, looks like he's going for it. He can take quite a bit of damage with double suit too, so not too difficult here. There we go. All right. First couple hits there, pretty clean so far. Mostly the fireball damage there. Pretty difficult to avoid the fireballs at times. They're one of the more random things about the Ridley fight. The other thing being the tail can be a monster too. Should be almost dead now, I would expect. I haven't been counting, but he's been red for a good long while now. Yeah. Good fight from him. Didn't take even a tank full of damage there. There we go. So will he head to Wreck Ship or Meridia next? Both equally valid options, honestly. There's a major on the left, so that'll be either Wave or Spazer. We've gotten every other major so far. We do have Grapple there for Evert too. Even though it's not too useful, we still got it. Yeah, we also have a pivot save over here, but there's a baby in the way, unfortunately, so. So we get double baby hugs here. Gotta hug your babies, everyone. Don't forget to hug your babies. They love their hugs. Gives them energy. Fills them up. So will he pick up this Mama Turtle Major or not? It's a little bit out of the way, but especially with only Fantoon remaining. And yet he will. Okay. Not too long of a trek up here for it with space jump. Gravity. Will it be Spazer? Will it be Wave? It's Spazer. He gets the pause of shame. Oh no. Oh, never mind. He just reverts. That's easier. Now he doesn't have to pause either. Alright, map is not too far away. Alright. Is this Fantoon here? Yep, that's our Fantoon. So we'll be at the top of Red Tower here. Fantoon in his ivory tower this time. I guess it wouldn't be ivory. It'd be more a sanguine tower. Alright. Let's see if he can get this one round microwave Fantoon. There we go. Oh, yeah, you can go for it. Good jump. There we go. Excellent Fantoon there for Evert. No issues with the microwave at all. So we have to go back to Turian now. Not too far away. We only just entered Meridia here. And we have seen that ship already too. I think it's in Turian actually, or Crateria. One of the first two zones there. No, it's in Crateria. Yeah, that's right. So only a little bit away from that mother brain there. Yeah, really lopsided race so far. Lillie's just staying on the menu screen. But now they're playing. We just don't have their screen. They're having PC issues. We're just happy they're playing. They were possibly going to forfeit. So, Everett's happy to be playing. Yeah, I mean, gotta give your opponent head start sometime. Alright. So, we'll head back to this Turian up above. Yeah, this is the new GT code here. That's how it works. You just stand on the screen at the start, and then you get every item after a while. Farm up some supers on the way back to Mother Brain here. Where is Evert heading to? I'm just curious. Is there... Are they going to wreck ship? Did they forget where things were? I'm pretty sure they've seen the mother brain. He's getting nothing but power bombs here, unfortunately, but does have that. Yeah, he's going to wreck ship. I don't think there's anything in wreck ship for him. Did he forget about Kraid? Maybe he thinks Kraid is here. We're gonna go 100% maps. He does know where all the bosses are, so. Does he just want more ammo or something? I'm not really sure what's going on. Yeah, they're playing. Just having trouble streaming, that's all. Good spark there, was low on health. Could have missed that. Alright, has a loop back to Brinstar. It's probably pretty confused now. What are they missing? What did they forget? There's Kraid, and then there's Mother Brain. So Criteria's Kraid, Mother Brain has Turian. That's Wave over there, probably, I think. I would expect. Yeah, we did get both suits very quickly. They started directly to the left side of Varia in... Yeah, Varia was like directly beside them in Harubi. And he does revert back to the save in Aqueduct here, which is a good plan. Yeah. Yeah, always double check. One thing I noted is that Jack actually takes notes on where things are. So, is a good plan. Sometimes you can forget things really easily. He has a little magnetic board where he goes, oh, 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 oh. He is very smart. He'd be like, speed lock here in Criteria. Yeah, yeah, I'm decent at remembering what's where nowadays, but still pretty easy to forget things. Alright. Is he heading down to this Mother Brain? I don't think he's done Kraid yet, so... No, he's going down, okay. Alright. Not sure where Evert's heading now, but we'll see shortly here. I'm sure he has a plan. Is this the way to Kraid? I thought he hasn't explored this yet, and it's in Criteria. Just a different path there? I don't know. gonna make a program that just always tells you to scroll your map. Save your game often. Yeah, we had that save your game often thing yesterday. We had a few missed saves, unfortunately, last night. All right, there's Kraid. I thought it was in Turian for Kraid, but I guess I was wrong. I was right after all. Yeah, we'll try and fix Lillie's stream after this game. Maybe we'll have to get them to lower their resolution or something. I don't know. It's the wave gate glitch first try there. No problem with the high jump boots. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna interrupt them here after the game started for sure. Good safety save before that mother brain. Don't want to lose the Kraid kill after if he has any problems with this low health mother brain. The absolute bare minimum here can be a little dangerous. Yeah, especially with the bare minimum health. Can be a big risk going into mother brain. Good Zeb freeze there. And good Zeb skip. Taking minimal damage there too. Grapple unfortunately does not work on mother brain's glass, just in case you're wondering. I mean, worth a try at some point, right? You know you've never tried it. Might be like a crab, insta-kill. Alright. Not gonna save the supers for catch-up time. Gonna use them straight off the start. Everyone does that a little differently. Yeah, Grapple interacts very strangely with Croc. Yeah. He's an odd boy. Ooh, he's getting pretty low here on the mother brain. But looks like he'll finish him off. Get your guesses in for the escape timer here. Yeah, shouldn't be terribly long. I would expect maybe 135 something, maybe. I don't know. That sounds about right to me. All right. Yeah, shouldn't be too long here. Just straight up the wreck chip shaft through Botuni tank as usual. 120 exactly. Oh, thank you, Horse Girl, for your second guess. Quite accurate there. Mercury is closest with 125. Very good. All right. See if he goes for the. Okay, he's gonna go down to the southern entrance in Criteria. Interesting. Myself would not have gone towards the Norfair maze, Spring Ball maze myself. I don't like going through the maze. But will work just fine, I would expect. It might actually be faster this way too. It is just one room between here and the ship after you get to Criteria. There we go. All done. Evert does take game number 1 there. And we will be back very shortly with game number 2. Hello, SpeedGaming. Welcome to game number 2 between Lillie and Evert. This game will be a random objectives game. They banned Metroid 1 and Acid Chozo, and then picked Fantoon and Bowling. So they didn't want 5 objectives, see? They wanted that Fantoon to be an actual objective. We'll get started in just a second here. I'm Change, joined here on Tracking by Horse Girl. Hopefully Lillie PC can hold out for this race here. There we go. Starting off in Bubble Mountain. Map is up to the top left, and he does check his objectives. We got Baby Crate and Pit Room. There we go. Morph Ball right off the bat. That's one of the requirements for our objectives immediately. All right, here we go. Trying to get Lillie's screen back online here for us. Nice fillery tank there for us on the left for Evert. Just trying to get you up and running here for Lillie. We're getting a screenshot play of Lillie's feed right now. 1 frame per minute here for us. We'll get there eventually, hopefully, but we will see. There we go, we're going. She moved. She's going. So I'm manually frame advancing her feed here. All right, let's see what Evert can find here. All right, they're both making some progress here. New movement tech for Lillie. Didn't know Samus could teleport this well. Alright, finding an item room with just this Morphere. Excellent news for Evert. And Ice Beam here. That'll get him to the top of Bubble Mountain there with ease. Right, so Lillie's going to the top right of that Bubble Mountain here. Finds the Turian Eye Room door. She's using area palette, so difficult to recognize some of the rooms. And there's unfortunately Plasma Pirates for her. That won't be her next progression. She probably does have Morph there. There's our cropping down. Another E-Tank for Evert. Nice find. And the upper north for farm room. Could gate glitch through that if he wanted. Alright. Is that Criteria Supers? Yeah, that's Criteria Supers up there. So does have a major. Don't know what that major is, unfortunately. Missed it on Lillie's side. Unfortunately, looks like she will go for a D-boost. Ooh, Evert taking a death there on the Hell Run. What would she get from that? It's Spazer for sure, right? Definitely not progression. Let's see here. X-ray scope for Evert. It's an alright find with Ice Beam. Could put this Edikun E-Tanks drop down being the next thing to do. Don't know how that connects too well. Alright. Lillie gonna head through the speed hall here. Oh, we find Ridley for Evert. And Homunculus is heading towards that X-ray scope here. Hopefully Evert goes back to Bubble Mountain and finds same things that Lillie did. Oh, she got Varia. Ah, that's a great find for Lillie. And power bombs for her. So Evert will get that soon, and then have to head back for these power bombs that Lillie got. Yep. So Evert will be at that Varia soon, I would expect. Yeah, you can't take damage. You don't take damage that fast. Only 2 frames, so you know. It's only like 2 damage. Maybe she just picked up a drop too. You never know. All right, we're gonna check the left door first. Unfortunately, it is heated too. You can see why they got that. They get this Varia so soon. Quite a lot of heat around them. Alright. Lillie trying to get this gate glitch, but doesn't get it on her first frame. Gets it on her second. There's a Plasma Pirate. Look for Evert. Won't go down there to peek. And Lillie backs out of that room she found past the gate glitch. Nothing there, seems like. There's Varia for Evert. I don't think Lillie's found the ice, unfortunately, for her yet. Is a good find, for sure. Yeah, this is one of her first times in this Norfair here. Yeah, Norfair. Nope. Never taking some spike hits there, unfortunately. The Edekuni tanks can be a bit problematic. And there's a Ridley find for Lillie, getting closer to that ice beam, I would expect. Finds the Metroid room that ice beam is likely for. And here's Evert back into the speed hall, heading towards the power bombs. Yeah, there's ice for Lillie in the cosine room. And there's power bombs, both of them fairly close to one another here. I would expect Lillie to head through that Metroid room right now, seeing as how she just got ice. Kind of rough with just the 10 missiles here, but can avoid them just by jumping. And good movement. Alright, what does she get through the Metroid room? It's another major, okay. Is it high jump for that main street there? Could be. Do not know quite yet. Yeah. That would be kind of what I would expect is high jump. Then straight into that main street. But I do not know quite yet. I think Evert will confirm for us in a second here. Heading back towards that Metroid hall. And where is Lillie heading here? Evert gonna check what's past the ice trip, or what is it called? I always call it the ice tripper room. Alright, Evert choosing not to go into Main Street. Very understandable there. Without any way to get back up top without doing the very patient crab climb. Alright. Evert hasn't found one of the majors that Lillie did find. Oh, maybe she found Charge and that's why she headed back to Croc here. Or I don't know. Maybe she didn't. She immediately verts out of Croc, so did not find Charge in actuality. She would more than likely be killing him right now if she did. Both pivoting from the same room here in Bubble Mountain. Alright. Evert looking at that Croc with unfortunate news. Does not like to see that guy down there. Would probably rather see yeah, I don't think it was high jump. Because they didn't go straight towards Main Street. I would expect them to go towards Main Street if she got that. Don't see any jumping change, so it's not a space or screw. But we will see shortly what it is. I don't think it's a beam either. Well, no, that's not Charge for sure. Yeah, that's true. Spring Ball. That would not put anything in logic. Yeah. Let's see. Could be speed too. Speed something that doesn't show up, or bombs. So who knows? But she does have X-ray. She did find that. Was it X-ray she just found? I don't know. Maybe she just found X-ray that Evert already had. I don't know. what their spays are for. Excellent news for them. Maybe it was just X-ray and Evert already had it. I'm not really sure. But they're both in good go mode now with Spazer. All right. Map is slightly up and to the left. Mostly left, though. We'll see if they can grab it without too many issues here. All right, let's see what's at the bottom of this elevator here. Won't be main hall. It's not the caution elevator there. Morph ball. All right, there's supers for us. First supers for our runners here. There's speed booster. So both our runners will find that speed booster. No speed locks for our runners here. Evert is willing to risk this for the map. Could be stuck here if he does not get any power bombs. And it is West Ocean, so it'll be interesting if he can go up and around. It probably I don't know how it would wrap around, but we will see. Yeah, both of them now get speed. Lillie does continue on, so both of them continuing on. Past that, how do they get around here? Will be an interesting thing to see. Yeah, Everett's trying to peek at the map to see how he can get through to the top of West Ocean there, which is more than likely Fantoon. Maybe I head through Brinstar somehow here. It could do a big loop here. You'll have to... Oh, he could boost through there. He doesn't have to do the D-boosts here, but that's fine. It works, you know. All right, let's see here. Chronic boost room there for Evert. And yeah, likely will wrap around to the top of West Ocean through this Brinstar. Lillie peeking the item at Ocean will still be a surprise for us. Lillie keeping us in suspense here. And Evert choosing not to pursue that Meridia map any further. All right. Oh, that was pit room, wasn't it? Lillie just quickly sneaking through that pit room on us. And there's a map for Brinstar. A major and a Norfair connection. No Meridia connection there. Very interesting. Trade, you think? No, it was an objective that Lillie found. Oh, it was what is that? Trade pirates. Okay, one of the pirates' objectives, at least. Could not tell which ones. Just saw the objective screen, so I gotcha. Yeah, so planet is awake now with those first pirates completed. And Lillie looking to find the top of that West Ocean now. Likely Fantoon will be there, I think. Looks to be making good progress towards that right now on Lillie's end. We'll see if Evert can find this major in Brinstar. Not too much in Brinstar other than that one major here. Quite a difficult room with only 80 health here. Can't even take one hit here in the Key Hunter shaft. And we'll be quite low on power bombs after this one. Has the bare minimum to get out the bottom again. Another major for Lillie here in the party room, or trade Key Hunters. Not sure what major it was, unfortunately, and then finds precious room, so another item room. Good refill for Evert there, finding an E-tank. Yeah, not sure what the major was, unfortunately. We will have to do some detective work on that one. Good manipulation so far from Evert. Ooh, does tank a hit to get through the top, but that's fine. Just has to head right now for the major here. Let's see what it get. What's next here? Could be a double major here. This is Bryn Reserve. No, not a double major. Okay, what do we get here? Screw attack. Not what he was hoping for there. Alright, here's Fantoon. Second objective for Lillie here. And progression towards that bowling objective. Yes, screw at the top of Key Hunters is pretty odd. That is one of the items that would put those Key Hunters doable for hard logic, but he does have the tanks to do it too, so perfectly acceptable too. Let's see if Lillie can one round this Fantoon. Highly doubtful with 10 missiles, but let's see here. Evert should be heading back now towards what's it called, Meridian now, or Norfair. Either one an option for him now. Alright, looks like it might have been a 3-round here for Lillie. Is that the explosion here? We will see in a moment. Yeah, that is Fantoon done for Lillie. Excellent work there, Buyer. Pretty sure that was a 3-round if I read the frames correctly. Alright, Evert heading back to Meridian now. Is pretty sure this is going to be Fantoon at this point, just because the map is in West Ocean. So pretty good play, honestly, to head back here for it. Hopefully he can find his way to the top side, like Lillie did, and we'll find the pirates on his way back here. First objective done for Evert here. Alright, so we get a good look at the map here. There's bowling. Another objective and a major there that they can get. Excellent, excellent work there by Lillie. Gonna have 3 objectives completed very quickly here in this seed. Just have to find Pit Pirates now and Mother Brain. And this is the way towards the West Ocean here for Evert. Should be there in no time at all now. Still trying to deduce what major Lillie got here in party room. Oh, she got a major in Precious too. Okay. It is, I think, Wave. I think that confirms Wave. That cone-shaped shot on the thing there. There's high jump boots too, so high jump and wave, I think, is the answer, but we will see shortly here from Evert, I would expect. Because the other major is right below that high jump boots there. In Precious Room. Alright, Evert is checking the map before hitting up Fantoon, opposite order that Lillie did it in. Yeah. If you see the left map in West Ocean, it's like 85% that Fantoon lives there, so worth it to just head to the blue doors, honestly. Okay, here bowling will be completed by Lillie. Fairly easily here. Take a couple hits to get there, but no issues other than that. Let's see how Evert's Fantoon goes for him. Not a fast, unfortunately. Fantoon not giving us the good patterns. Lillie taking a nice break from her slideshow to take a drink here. Decent Doppler for Evert. Good 7 shots for him in the first round. I think he only hit 3 shots at the start there, so I think that puts him at about 14 here. So could finish off this round pretty easily. Oh, not quite. We'll get a 4 round for him, so not terrible. Here comes the next major for Lillie. Hopefully we get a good frame to look at that guy. Here. Nope. She's too quick. Not getting the right frames here. Gravity. Okay, her suit changed. I didn't see her suit very well. Good, good. Excellent pickup there. So, we'll be able to get through every room now, pretty much. Yeah, every room is pretty much open to them. And a map here shortly for Evert. You'll see the 2 majors and bowling, and be right on his way too. He's got 2 objectives down, and Lillie's got 3 now. Very close race still. Evert does have slightly more information. He's already been to Brinstar, so just a difference in direction they pulled. Yeah, he sees the party room major and the bowling major here. We'll see if he grabs both or just one. Looks like he'll grab both. Okay, we get Shack Tool for Lillie here. Shack Tool just decided to shuffle left in the same position. Not spinning anymore, just sort of teleporting. Ooh, unfortunately for Evert, he takes a spill into the water in Precious Room. That's pretty rough, unfortunately. He does have speed and high jump, so I think he can just cross room jump this. Not the end of the world here. Yeah, just a cross room jump should do here. Yep, excellent job from him. Recovering. Oh, it's spring ball. It's not even wave. It's spring ball. Whoopsie. Got it wrong. So we had lots of water movement, but then we got gravity anyways. So next, it will be Turian for Lillie here. Will it be Turian or Norfair? I swear I saw the good cone from that beam here, but I'm wrong. I'm not a good detective, okay? Not a good detective. Was wrong the whole time. All right, criteria map for Lillie here. We'll see if we get a peek at it or if she's just too fast. We'll get a little peek of it. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the right side on our screen. We just get to see the left side there, but didn't see too much on the criteria map from our point of view. We'll see if her decision is Brinstar or Norfair next. Both are available from this Meridian map. Looks like Evert is heading towards bowling and maybe... Oh, why is he going to the bottom? Don't go to the bottom. Why are you going to the bottom? You have to do bowling. Yeah, he rethought that one. Good for him. He was like, wait, I have to do the statue. I'm going to go do the statue. No. Okay, he's going to farm first, maybe. Yeah, farming first is probably a decent idea. You kind of are low on health. Alright. Okay, she's finding bombs. Thank you for the picture of the major there, Lillie. Will she keep it, though, is the question. How long ago was her save? Ooh. And yeah, Evert was fairly low on health there. Did end up draining his reserves. Oh yeah, she does have space jump. Where'd she get that? Where did she get space jump? More things in criteria than we know of. She's sneaking around collecting items that we can't even see. Alright, here's comes gravity. We're gonna get another major, so see if we get a peek at it. This is the sneakiest race I've ever seen. Charge beam! So Lillie is in full go mode now with her 2 beams in charge. Does not have to really get anything else. Kind of slow fights, but doable with double suit, for sure. But I don't know if there's anything else here in criteria. Alright. Which direction will Evert head this time? Gonna take a save before exiting the region here. Looks like he might head up towards the... I don't know. Maybe we'll head down towards Norfair. Oh, the refill's down here. Another major here in early supers for Lillie. So quite a lot of majors here in criteria. We will see shortly what major this is for Lillie here. It's not grapple, so another beam of some sort. Let's see here. Yeah, well, Evert already has Screw, so we know where that guy is. So, is it Wave or Plasma? Is the good question here. Keep getting the shot without any beam on screen, unfortunately. Just see the ice particles. Waiting here for Shack Tool. All right. So Lillie's off into A little more of Turian here. Let's see if Evert chooses to stick to this Turian or... Yeah, we're thinking plasma here because there's only 2 beams. That would make sense. Let's see here. So they're both heading the same way, nearly the same room right now. So if the pit pirates are over here, they'll be very close to each other. I think you'd have to head the other way for plasma, wouldn't you? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Turian escaped 3 for Lillie. Evert just behind her in pillars here. Quicker pillars for Evert with the screw attack there. And Swiss cheese right after the Turian escape room here. They're neck and neck here. There's the map. Quite close here. Be able to collect that soon for both of them in this climb area. Do we see any bosses on this Turian map? We'll see on Evert's screen. It doesn't look like it because Lillie just straight reset. But don't know where Evert's save is. Would have been nice to see him have a pivot save there. Even if it was back in Meridia. So he's going to have a long path back here. Unfortunately, it's some long and tedious rooms to head through. The Turian escape room, the pillars room. And Lillie didn't have a save back in Meridia. Did keep her stuff from Criteria. She did pick up quite a lot there, including charge, so... Let's see. No, I think she still has it. Well, actually, I don't know when she saved. We will see, though. But they're heading back to Meridia here. Will she head to Brinstar or Norfair first? She hasn't gotten either of those maps, so doesn't know what either of them hold. Brinstar they do connect to each other, so it doesn't really matter which one you do first, but Norfair is the best option. Right, here comes Evert towards Criteria here. See what he can find over here. Well, whether he'll go for these majors here. We'll get a better look at the Criteria map too. One major, 2 major, 3 majors, 4 majors. And not much else. Yeah, 4 majors, nothing else. Good knowledge there for us. We know there's space pretty early. Think it might be over here on the left side. Yep, there's space for us. And looks like Lillie is heading to Brinstar, so they will be taking the same route essentially, but Brinstar is just a little earlier for Evert here. Space bombs, charge plasma is likely the answer, yep. That's, I think, what we're going to see here. As long as we were correct in our deductions. Majors are pretty close, so wouldn't expect him to skip any. Unless it gets charged first. Then he might skip everything else. But I think this one was plasma that we determined. Yeah. Alright, so if he finds charge now, he might skip bombs, but I think bombs were before charge, so won't stop here. All right. So both on equal footing in terms of, well, almost equal footings on majors here. Just missing. Okay. Doesn't continue through that yoinker room, because there's one more major over there for Evert to get if he wants it. He's going to stop right before charge, unfortunately for Evert. He's going to skip that. Lillie may skip Screw Attack in Brinstar. We will see. That is a huge miss for Evert here, unfortunately. It wasn't super far away here for him, but chose to skip it. Yeah, you gotta commit to something. You gotta commit to X's, or you gotta commit to majors. So, with how many majors he's gotten so far, I would probably commit to majors. Because after skipping one major, it's almost time to skip more majors. But he's just hoping, I guess. We'll need quite a bit more ammo for Mother Brain. He's going for ammo, Mother Brain. 4 more supers and 3 more missile packs is what you'd really want for that, Mother Brain. I think Lillie's approaching the Brinstar map here, I would expect. And Evert's heading towards Norfair now, so we have Wreck Chip and Norfair left, I think. I didn't see Mother Brain yet, I don't think. And I didn't see Ship yet, so. Alright, how do you get to Norfair here? I know it's to the left and down an elevator. Yeah, it looks like this is the way to Norfair. They didn't have to get Croc to do that one. Some good roading here by Evert. Not having to map at all. Lillie in the green cack alley here. Trying to get this Brinstar map. Directly into Wasteland. Didn't know they connected that way. Some interesting connections here that I've seen from Lillie. Alright. Down we go into Norfair here. Let's see what we can find. We've been here before. We skipped it for a little while because we didn't have any Varia, and this seems to be very heated for the runners here. All right. So Lillie has the Brinstar map now and is going to join Evert in Norfair. There's a ship for them. Excellent find for Evert. Double checking where the map is. It is connected directly to the ship, so excellent news here. Let's see if we can find all of their bosses here. Yep, they're connected. They're directly connected. He probably will check the major below him, and there is very little ammo in Norfair, unfortunately for Evert, so he will probably not be reaching go mode here in Norfair. Very well. Yes, this is excellent news for Lillie. With the lack of ammo here and both objectives here, this is excellent news. What's Evert doing? You can't kill this guy, Evert. What? Huh? What's your plan here, Evert? I'm pretty sure we're tracking correctly. He doesn't have charge. Yeah, I mean, popping the glass and leaving? I don't know. No, he's going straight in. Did he get collect charge? I don't think I missed charge. Yeah, I think he just realized he doesn't have charge. Whoopsie! He made an oopsie. Whoopsie! Whoopsie doodles! You know, sometimes you forget things. He's gonna find wave or grapple down here and be very disappointed at this. He might end up heading to wrecked ship, unfortunately. Yeah. Grab the X here. That's supers. That puts him a little closer to go mode. Yeah, that does make a lot more sense now. If he thought he had charge, it's like, I don't need anything else. I got plasma and charge. What else do I need? All right, there's full beam form other than charge. So he's like, where the heck did I leave charge? He sees the major back in criteria, unfortunately, and is reverting. Oh no, those are some big reverts. Hopefully all the bosses are dead. I don't know how far he reverted there. I don't know where this save really put him back to. He has to go quite far away for that criteria major. But if he goes for it, it's the right major. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance to be charged for him. The last major is in wrecked ship, as we know. That will be grapple for them, not that they need it for anything. He does have plasma, so I don't think he's missing anything here. I think he's got everything. He saved back from the way that he was going. He has plasma and base jump, I think. He's not missing any majors. He's just missing charge here. Just has to head back. All right, and Lillie's hitting up Mother Brain. She's on Mother Brain. Yep, get your guesses in. Just like Lillie, she's guessing too. A minute? Something like that? I guess? No, not that much. That's too much. Mother Brain's really close to ship. Let's go 40 seconds. We'll all guess here. One of us will be right. I'll go with the cookie at random. We will see. Comes the boss fight. She has to put in quite a few charge shots here with her loadout. Good 28 shots there. Alright, here comes charge for Evert. It was in the robot room. I don't blame him for not going through there. I don't like the robots either. They're jerks. Alright. Minimum 31 seconds. Anyone below 31 seconds doesn't get it right, unfortunately. And she's finished. Excellent work from Lillie. Evert choosing, no, I don't want charge. We'll give the cookie to everyone. Congratulations, everyone. Have a cookie. We will be back shortly with game number 3. Very close match from our runners here. Hello, Speed Gaming, and welcome to game number 3 between Evert and Lillie. I'll be joined here in a second by Sinead, and we have Horse Girl on tracking as well. So, this final game will be Varia plus Movement, the Season 3, one of the Season 3 multi-categories, which means we start with Varia, and we have Ice, Spring, High Jump, and Grapple, which means we can get through most of the water rooms without issue, depending on runners' abilities with those items. We'll see if we can fix up this Lillie screen in a second here.
I have joined.
Hello, Sinead. Welcome.
I've seen this start before.
There we go.
This looks familiar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not morph off the bat, though. All right. Here we go. We'll get Lillie into the seed here in just one moment, and then get them synced up as well as we can. We start at the bottom of Plasma Spark here, which is interesting. We do have the items to get right out of there, so no issues with that. Just have to find that morph ball. All right. Grapple helping Evert with the water enemies here. Insta-kills most of those Meridian enemies, except for the fish and thing. Alright, straight into ship. So almost a ship start here for our runners. We'll see if they remember their ship start logic from Season 1. Alright, another item here in the ship area. There's Morph. Alright.
Gotta love to see it. Unfortunately, Lily's stream is going to be kind of like a slideshow, so we're going to see if we can... It's the problems on her side or their side. So, unfortunately, it's just going to be... It is what it is.
Yeah, we'll do our best with how she's doing. And what items she's collecting so far. Ever setting back to that Rin Reserve items right now. We'll see if he can get any sort of bombs for the final item in that room here. Yep, we get some power bombs and another major. Let's see what we get. Speed booster, excellent. Nice can fly form. Can go up to the top right of ship now. Would expect that Lillie now has Morph Ball and is heading back towards that Bryn Reserve, maybe. Do not know though.
Yeah, it's hard to tell when the item pickups are literally part of the stream that got cut out.
All right, we do see Criteria Supers here for Evert, so will be our first missiles. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. No, she hasn't quite got it yet. She's getting there though. All right. Now she has it, so excellent progress for her. We'll see which ways she ends up going from here. Alright, Evert not choosing to go to the top right of ship quite yet. Misses a missile there on the door, unfortunately, so might want to refill there at ship. quite annoying to have only those 5 missiles at the start. Alright. Has a decent amount of options now for Evert. Could go to the bottom of Hot or Ruby, or go to the missile door, or top right of ship, like I said. Or even top left of ship. We will see which way is the correct decision. And he did need those missiles. I would actually be sparking through here if I was Evert, saving those few power bombs he does have. Could easily get that spark up from the ship room there. But chooses the power bomb method instead. We'll have to farm 1 up before heading back through. Puyos and Pancakes, not terrible farm for power bombs. And then a Leodoc's room right after, so not the friendliest rooms here. Kind of slow and tedious for them. There's power bombs and speed for Lillie. Excellent news for her.
So we're not sure if Lily's slightly behind or slightly ahead of Everett with the way that the slideshow is happening, but you know, with every catch up, it looks like they're slightly behind.
Yeah, well,
Everett just took a death.
Yeah, so there was a speed boost room right before we're streaming the game, so he could get up that for streaming the game if he wanted to, but I don't know if it'll be progression here. We will have to see later. And they both do now have these missiles. Let's see what Evert finds down here. It is main hall. Map is fairly close to the left side here. Which way will Lillie end up going? Would expect the top right here. Oh yeah, there's a super block on the left side, so can't make it towards the map, unfortunately, for Evert. Those supers. Will Lillie choose power bombs or a spark across here? Both options just fine for her. And an extra missile door there, unfortunately. So opened 1 missile door, didn't farm up, and found another one with just those 5 missiles, unfortunately. Just the mushrooms tunnel. Nice orange door for them, so they can head through this way. And then a speed booster room. So it could be progression here in the waterway. And it looks like Lillie might have left the Pillar's room for a spark to save her power bombs there. Another X. Unfortunately, just another power bomb pack, so not progression here in waterway.
Not quite yet. We need some supers here. Looks like with the freeze frame we got for Lillie, they went through the gauntlet area with 34 life remaining.
I think she sparked because she's full on full PBs. Much easier to farm the health than it is farming PBs. So, saved the PBs, lost the health. Evert heading down to the bottom Hot Ruby here. Could also head through the maze if he needs to. Both could be the progression. Could be jail over here on the right. It is super locked Croc shaft here. Let's see what we got below here. Aqueduct could be progression here too. Another speed locked couple items here. Quite a few directions you can head with speed. Ooh. Unfortunately, did not farm up his missiles once again after Missile Door. Quite a rough seed here. You have to go through a missile door, farm your missiles. Go through a missile door, farm your missiles. I don't think he went through a missile door, actually. I think he went, just shot some missiles at an enemy or something. Looks like Lillie might have taken a death in Worst Room there.
Yeah.
Or reset. Not sure which, unfortunately. And Evert's back here in Aqueduct with his 5 missiles.
So I just realized that they have 1 win apiece here. We're on game 3. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's great to see a game 3. Here's Plasma Beam. And Spazer. Okay. I've seen them be up here, both be up here once before, but it was in the opposite order that other time, so. So that could signal them to go to Worst Room here. They do have high jump, so that could be Worst Room type of, or this Key Hunter shaft. Plasma does let you do both of those directions. You will go up towards the save before you're heading to either of them.
Doing the easier version of the underwater wall jump.
Yeah, 2 tiles makes it fairly easier. Kind of have to let go of jump at the end there to make your hitbox a little smaller to get up there. You could also just power bomb right at the door and then snail climb up there, or spring ball jump. All of them work.
It looks like Lillie's back through Gauntlet, heading either going up this area.
Yeah, up Leodox towards Worst Room in the game. We'll see how she accomplishes that. Does have full missiles, so that's a good thing. We'll get to see what sort of progress she's made on this right side here. Evert's up to 15 missiles now, good sign for him. Still not finding those supers though, so. He's not going to head down here. I'm surprised at that. Ooh, he takes a death there, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, lost his plasma there. We'll see if he heads straight back there.
This is a really rough seed for variableless movement because of the low energy requirements that we have right now.
Yeah. Got a lot of dangerous rooms around. We got we've already seen Worst Room in the game and the Key Hunter shaft, and Gauntlet room's never really fun to go through. The acid coming up and down, and having to stall and PB everywhere or spark through them. But he'll take the save this time, so he'll be able to get through here.
Watch out for Gary.
He's coming for you. So Evert could end up heading down either of the pits. He could get all the items down here if he's capable of doing a max height spring ball jump, or just break free with that high jump. But that's for the 2 overlapping item pit. The other one, he can just get those items with very free. All right. And Lillie is heading up this Worst Room in the game. So we'll see shortly if she gets anything from this play. We're just finding a lot of missiles so far.
Hey, more missiles to open more missile doors. I'll take them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're going to do a spring ball jump to get to the other item over here. It's an X, so it's definitely worth trying to go for.
Yep. Let's see if we can get a super pack from this. Lillie is up that worst room in the game, and there's a save on the other side, so...
Excellently done.
Let's see if we can get a spark for this reverse croc here. Don't know what's in the bottom door. That would have to be the bottom door, because you can't spark from that worst room. It is supers up here. Great news for Evert there. Definitely breathing a sigh of relief, as long as he can get out of this pit here.
Right.
And the other pit's
followed
right
by
here.
Another pit.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna peek the items before he goes, or he's not gonna go
he's
for
going
them.
down.
Interesting. I would have at least peeked them both, but let's see. I don't know. Yeah, this is the shorter one, so you're not supposed to go right here, but you can with the item loadout he has, but he chooses not to. Yeah, you can either do the very hard freezing of the Ever or the expert SBJ. Either one is an option. Yeah, so he's choosing not to go out of logic here. He's sticking a little bit more to the logic than going out of it. I don't know, he's gonna choose to go through here. And he misses the freeze timer, I think. I think he's too low here. Needs to either do the spring ball jump now or reload the room.
Looks like he's going to reload the room and try again.
Mm-hmm. You might be able to spark through here, yes. I don't know if that would be in logic, though. Not sure if there's a long enough runway in that left room for hard logic, unfortunately. I think that's a little too short for us. Hard logic does require quite a runway.
Evert gets through and finds ocean. West or East Ocean.
I think it's
more
West
missiles.
Ocean.
Or it is West Ocean. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I always get them confused too. I have to think about the map in my head to get it correct.
Yeah, see, I was doing the same thing. I'm like, wait, it's on the right-hand side, and East is right.
Yeah. All right. So Lillie did find G4, and they do have the items for that room. So looks like she is coming up from there. Don't know what she found yet.
She's got 10 missiles, 5 power bombs.
Yeah, no supers yet for her, so still needs to peek something in here.
Yeah, I think she's going down to Horse Girl Esports.
She's going down? Yeah, that's true. That might be true. Looks like she has the map for Meridi already, so has all the information she needs for that area. And the map here in Turian is connected to West Ocean, but it's not Fantoon because it's the right side map, so. It looks like he'll be going back towards it now from this red tower. This is a pretty similar connection we had last time in that red tower towards West Ocean top.
All the bugs getting frozen.
Nice to have plasma for that room. Shooting all the bugs at the same time. Alright, let's see what we got here in Turian. Not much. Just that plasma, really. That's about it. That is very... honestly, Evert should just revert at this point. Unless they haven't saved since the supers. Never mind, they haven't saved since supers, so... Can't really revert there, unfortunately. There is another X in that other pit. Evert's now making his way out of this Turian area. Very sad Turian this time, unfortunately for him.
Well, apparently, Lily's having some internet issues, which is causing all these drop frames. So we're keeping an eye on the race room. Maybe there could be a reschedule.
Yeah, I think we're just
play it
playing
out.
it out. So.
Yeah, as long as there's a local record to be able to see the race later.
Yep. Alright, let's see how Evert does getting out of this key hunter room. Looks like he will kill the second key hunter on the way up. Can take one hit from this key hunter here. Not two though. He's gonna take it nice and slow there.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, did take one death there before, so. There we go. Excellent spark to the top of Aqueduct. And he's out of that sad little Turian area. Should be able to get up to the map now as long as he can make his way through that worst room. Did have some issues with it before. Alright, now with 10 power bombs, definitely a nice, easy gauntlet now. Don't have to farm up nothing after going through here. Still gonna take a little bit of acid damage here. Good job freezing all the yapping moths to make it even safer.
But we like yapping moths.
They're our friends, but you know, sometimes you don't want to be hugged every time you go through the room.
Samus looks like she could use a hug.
She is looking a little hollow on Evert's screen, so. Our big question here is, will Evert just take his time with this plasma beam going through this room, or will he rush it a little bit with other things? Okay, he's gonna use power bombs.
Power bombs is definitely a safe method of killing these pirates.
Yep, there we go. 2 down.
One more.
Yep, has enough supers to kill that one off. Ooh, does take a hit though. That's only one more hit to go here, unfortunately. Here we go. Need the power bomb for the last little bit of damage.
And a power bomb to get through the ceiling.
Hopefully you can avoid the fireball here from the
Namahe.
Yeah. Good job. Namahe being very friendly there. He's just gonna take it nice and safe here. Getting through the worst room in the game. The power bomb everything to death. Yep. Should get to the map here fairly shortly too, so.
Save room on here, just to be safe. Save early, save often, folks.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Especially after going through that worst room in the game. Quite dangerous, as we just saw. Took a good chunk of his health getting through there. Even with one suit. Here's the Meridian map for us.
All right, Meridian map is showing us, Mother Brain and Kraid right next to each other.
Yeah, they're
and the ship.
They're touching, and yeah, we got Croc escaped there with a Major 2. So we'll see if Evert heads that way or not. It's nice to see him reverting to save a little time on the way there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got 2 of these happy birds that are just having fun right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding both of them. Yeah, they're commentating their version of the race exactly.
Mm-hmm. They're cheering on Ridley. Ridley's a bird too, you know.
I thought Ridley was a dragon.
Nah, you know, same thing. Bird, dragon. They're related, right? They have wings and stuff. Nice super missile for Evert there.
Gonna go through the bottom door here to check the bottom area before going up.
Yeah.
Just a missile up top, so nothing too bad to skip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll have to go. Well, he might go just through the Croc escape here. We will see. There we go. Let's see what we get here. X-ray scope. Not really what you're looking for, but if they can find charge, that'll mean full microwave for them.
Yeah, faster bosses.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Homunculus has not found that plasma beam quite yet, I don't think. She's heading over to that X-ray, though. She should have grabbed it by now. We're gonna save and head to a new area now, I would expect. We got Norfair on the left here. Does have the supers to head towards that map now. That's what was blocking him over here before. Ooh, takes a little acid bath there.
2 acid baths.
Mm-hmm.
Plus a pillar of fire.
Ooh. Very close. See if we can make it. Yes, just barely. But not too far from here. Let's see if there's some friendly rooms for him. Oh, not there.
Nope, that looks like the backside of Bot Wound.
Yeah. Don't want to see a snake at all. And then Alpha
well, these are
PV.
2 items.
Yeah. Missile first, and then
Space jump.
It's a good find. That is actually a little bit more water movement, just to break free of some of the rooms with water in the bottom of them and air at the top. So, and it just helps all the time in air rooms. All right, looks like you will head right through this one
This
way.
is not a good idea. This is not a good idea because this is Bot Wound locked.
Well, he does have a save here and enough ammo to kill him, so it's not ultra dangerous. It's just might take multiple Batoon attempts for him to get back.
Oh, he's going to save right here on the other side of the one-way.
Like I said, he can get back as long as he has a good Fantoon fight. And I wouldn't expect him to have too much issue with that. As long as there's nothing
There's no Fantoon
crazy
here.
between there. No Fantoon here. And we do have a major at the top left.
Looks like Rick Ship and Criteria connectors.
And we don't have to do that Botwoon after all. There is a loop around him, so no issues with that one way at all. Can head up and around him if they want to. Maybe even down and around. Too. So, not many issues with the snakes this time. Luckily for our runners.
More super missiles.
Good find for Evert there. Getting him closer to go mode. Quite a few X's around here. Unfortunately, gets power bombs on the second try. But always nice to find a refill after going through some bad rooms. We'll check another area, which is interesting. Morpher did not have many bosses, so still looking for a lot more bosses. Let's see, is this Oasis, Fish Tank? Okay, we got Fish Tank. No. Can get back up from here, which is not an issue. We'll see if he tries the crossroom jump or just the fish freeze spring ball. Looks like it'll be fish freezing for us today. Yep. Sounded good there. I think it's in a good position up there. Oh, no. Not quite in the right position. Needs to be a little bit to the left there. Just missed the shot there. There we go. Looks good now. Should push on the fish there. Yep. Excellent work by Evert there. And Plasma Room makes this room much nicer because you can actually kill the pirates without having a suit and screw or something.
I don't know why my Discord is not letting me view the restream now. Oh, there it goes. I just have to minimize.
Good. Here's our map for Wreck Chip. Let's see if we get anything good here. One major and nothing else. Not the most fun. He could probably double revert at this point if he's not going to head towards this major. We will see though. It's like he is going to peek it. He didn't peek one of the majors and forget what the last region was, but ended up leaving one behind. He goes north where we peaked last. So we're not finding too much in most of our areas here, unfortunately.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we don't know if there's any route divergence just because of Lillie's internet being difficult.
Yeah. And that is Screw Attack, unfortunately. And he reverts immediately. Double reverts, actually. He does not care. He probably will head up towards the other major now. Would have to climb up Main Street to get that, I think. Did not see another way around that. Go. Evert gonna spring ball his way up here on Main Street. That's my preferred way of doing it, but it does have plasma, so freezing the crabs and the fish is fairly easy and quick. I really dislike doing it with just ice. Takes quite a few shots to freeze those guys.
Agreed. Sees power bombs on Main Street.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about those, probably. And then
Charge
the charge
beam in the crab hole.
Ooh. Okay, that'll put him in full go mode as long as he's comfortable traversing some awkward water rooms, possibly. Takes a fish hit there, but still in a safe zone there with 104 now. Good roading from Evert so far, making quick work of all the zones he's been to. Good reverts on his side too.
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of what's important, is knowing when to revert, when to save, when to move on to different areas.
Yep, he's done a great job at that. Let's see, we've gone Meridia, Turian, and Wreck Chip so far, and Norfair. So we have 2 left, Criteria and Brinstar, is it? I don't think we've seen Brinstar, have we?
I don't think we have.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a pretty big clump at the end here. We have seen Ship. I don't think we've seen any bosses though, at all. So. Which is really surprising, having gone through 2 of the largest zones and the 2 smaller zones already. Map is off to the bottom left somewhere. Might be looking for a save before heading that way. Yep. Good decision making here from Evert. Taking the pivot save.
I have a trouble bird.
Mm-hmm. Is he causing trouble?
He is causing trouble.
Alright, let's see if Evert has chosen the correct path towards this map. Looks like both ways probably would have connected. But gonna get some items going this way.
Good reserve tank. We do need some more energy tanks before thinking about fighting Mother Brain right here.
Yeah, and there's full beam for him. Wave beam. 900 damage charge shots now. This might be Fantoon.
That's not Fantoon.
That, not too sure what that is. Maybe Yoinkers or the, what's it called? Turian Sidehoppers.
Mm-hmm. Here's Fantoon.
Pre-puller's only the other way. D-Rocky. Wrong side. Mickey Mouse is the other right door, but I don't think there's space for it. I don't think, at least. Could be wrong.
Well, we'll find out when we get the map.
Mm-hmm, that's true. We'll be shortly after this Fantoon kill here. Hopefully we find some bosses in this area too. Let's see this microwave here. Yeah, excellent work killing Fantoon there.
Nice 1 round.
Mm-hmm. That's the best type of 1 round, microwave. Nice and easy. The other way requires can count, which is an insane, so I can't do that one. Alright.
Oh, it's amphitheater.
Ridley and Dragon. And there's Brinstar. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's amphitheater. That's the other right door that's got a caution tape. That would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So we still do need to find Kraid. Kraid is hanging out somewhere else. But they'll probably want to
I
kill these
thought-
bosses here first.
Wasn't Kraid right in front of Mother Brain?
Oh yes, she was, wasn't she? So he doesn't have to go to Brinstar. That is true. I forgot about that completely.
We
Good
found all the
memory there.
bosses.
Yep, that's all the bosses. Yeah, no, I don't think you check anything here. It's just straight to the bosses and back for Evert here. We'll take a save here.
Also, 3 bosses in one zone. That's pretty good.
Mhm. I think personally I head directly to Ridley first. Just because that's the harder one, but I don't know.
Yeah, get it out of the way. I could
Mhm.
see that.
'Cause
I don't know if
Dragon
there's a
should be
better
pretty
way to route
free.
it.
Mhm. Yeah, we need one more tank though, so we'll have to route that in somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. And it doesn't matter if it's a reserve tank or an energy tank. It's just a tank.
Any tank is full go mode here. Gonna try the crossroom jump into pre halfy room. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get the last frame jump there. Could also use grapple or ice to get up this room, but the fastest way is the crossroom jump. And he hits it the 3rd time. Great work by Evert. And there is a E-tank here or a tank of some sort in GT here. Does have Spring the safest way to get this, but choose a space jump. Sometimes unreliable. Yeah,
Looks like we're going up.
Yep, and that's towards Ridley, so.
This is still going to be a pretty dangerous Ridley fight with only 3 tanks.
Yeah, it can be rough. With full beam, though, pretty quick, so will be minimal time. There's also save quite close to Ridley if you want to take another save. And he's taking an extra E-tank, which might make it even safer. He does only have that single suit, so he will be taking quite a bit of damage from Ridley if he takes hits. Might grab this tank too on the way up. So, getting that extra energy on the way up is excellent news for him. Yeah, 80 damage per tail hit's really nasty, but there is a save right below him, so not much time between retries, even if he takes too many hits. Yeah. Yeah, it's will be interesting to see whether she found supers a different way than Evert did here.
All right, here comes a Ridley fight.
Yeah. Let's see. Only take 20 shots here with his beam. See if he supplements with supers or not. Good minute. Turning Ridley around for the left side pogo in the safe spot. Already down to half here. Yeah. Looks like good portion through here. We'll take a fireball hit there. Not a big deal there. Hard to avoid those fireballs sometimes. Ridley can put them out at any time. The other thing that's a troublemaker is the tail. A tail can go anywhere it wishes to. Has a mind of its own. But there's Ridley down. Fairly nice and easy for him. There's a through passageway below that is a refill too, so wouldn't even expect them to save here with Ridley being or Dragon being the only one left. Maybe a save before Mother Brain. About it.
Yeah, fight Dragon, fight Kraid, then save before Mother Brain. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. I don't even know if you save after Kraid, honestly, because he's right before that, so as long as you just kill him, probably. Maybe just with charge to save the supers.
Oh yeah, with Kraid being where he is, right behind Mother Brain, that does mean fighting Kraid and then fighting Mother Brain.
Yeah, Evert checking his map, not figuring out how to get through quite as quickly as he would have liked, but does have to go up to this crab hole, unfortunately. But just a simple flat lay here will do them. That's probably the easiest method up. There we go.
Using the crab as a stepping stool to get up here.
Mm-hmm. That is a very hard strat, but that's the way I would do it too. I find that the easiest method to get up there.
All right, here comes Dragon. This should be a really quick fight with the microwave.
Yep. Should just take the first swoop and that's it with full beam. Sometimes without full beam you can take 2 rounds, but full beam, pretty easy to get that 1 round.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Here we go.
Seeing if I can fix my Discord stream.
Alright. There's Dragon down. He's checking his map to see where he has to head. Back to Meridia. Should be a fairly short escape. Mother Brain and ship are in the same area, so just have to head a little bit down and then back up. Mm-hmm. See how quickly Evert can get back into Meridia here. We'll have to go back down through Norfair to get there. Quite a distance through Norfair too, I think. Down Main Street and all that. But excellent memory going through these rooms. I think this is probably the top of Main Street near here. Yep. Does have the map on his way through here. I don't know if there's another way through to Meridia on the top here. I don't know. But he was quick on the map there, so hopefully there is, like he saw.
My Discord's being a butt. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. Little bit of technical issues, but we're working on it. There we go. Yep. He does find a quicker way than the loop-de-loop he had to go around the first time, so excellent news for Evert here. And there's Plasma Spark, which heads directly into Meridia here, so making quick work of Norfair here.
Back to the ship for a full refill.
Ship save and refill, yep. Just gotta find his way back to this Mother Brain here.
Looks like you gotta go through Gauntlet.
Yeah. Well, Evert's been cruising the seat for sure. He did not waste any time too much in either Wreck Ship or forget the other one that had nothing. Turian didn't have nothing, I think, either. So just stepped in there, checked what was there, and just instantly left. So excellent work by him getting through this seed in a quick manner. Looks like quite a ways around for this Mother Brain, though, so I think the escape will be a little bit shorter because of Croc escape, though.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Unfortunately, getting grabbed by the Metroid there gonna hurt a little bit. It still has enough health to blasting a couple supers out there. Unfortunately, gives them less options for trade here. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get a nice drop refill at Kraid. He might have to go back, like Draki is saying, and refill after Kraid.
We'll see. If he uses the missiles, yeah, he might have to refill here, but he does still likely have enough after Kraid drops, but...
Quick kill, nice.
Excellent work there, and he does get the super drops that he needs. So, no issues with Mother Brain here at all.
Nice Evert skip. Easy. Plenty of missiles to break the glass and to get into Mother Brain 2 here.
36 is the minimum for him.
What are you guessing for the escape timer change?
40 seconds.
I think
just
I'm
like
gonna
game
go...
1 or game 2.
I'm gonna go 50 seconds.
Could be. Yeah, unfortunately, Homunculus is having some internet issues, so she's dropping some frames, so we're not going to get too much feed from her, but she's still playing, recording, so...
Yeah, we'll find out through the race room who... Okay. Oh, no, that's a reset.
Yeah, unfortunate. Took a couple onion rings and a ketchup there. See how friendly Kraid is being today.
Another quick kill.
Yeah. Pretty similar drops too. Kraid being very friendly there. Ooh, doesn't get the Zeb skip first time this time. But second time's a charm.
Gotta love it. We're going for the the biscuit again. This could be another Kraid fight after this, or it could be just another brother. Or it could be a Mother Brain kill.
I think he's got it this time. Goes full missiles for the Mother Brain one again. Around that D-Rocky. I think it might actually be 18, just because he didn't have the full 6. He only had 5 there, I think. But well on his way now. There we go. There's the damage down the rainbow beam coming. Yeah, no, with one suit, he should have been at good health, but...
Alright, escape timer is set. It is 55 seconds.
55. So did anyone hit 55? No, it looks like that's the only number we didn't get there.
Yeah, I know I guessed 50, so I was close, but that's not exact.
Yeah. We had 50 and 60, but no 55. Just that awkward number. He's taking the absolute bottom road here, which is okay. I think it'll be fine for him. Thank you for your guest, Infi. We will include it in our thoughts. D-Rocky, thank you for your guess too. And Evert is done. Good game for Evert there.
Good game.
Good game. Welcome to our chat here, Evert. We get a forfeit from
Hello.
Homunculus.
Holy shit.
I see Lillie in our chat there. I don't know if she could join us in the call. I don't know how good her internet is, so
Right.
it's fine if she just chats with us there.
So yeah, what did you think of the games?
Well, the first seed was practically a big baby seed. So it's only thing about that one is the hidden crate. He was very far to the left in Torian.
Yeah, you think you overlooked them there?
Yeah. And the second seed, I got the biggest brain fart ever. I really thought I had charge, and as I got the plasma, I was like, "Oh, I'm go mode. Let's go find Motherbrain." And at Motherbrain, I was, "Why is it charging?"
Yeah, we were confused there too. We were like, we're pretty sure he didn't get charged, but
yeah. And the funny thing is, the charge was like 2 rooms away from plasma.
Yeah. Yep. Just past the bombs there.
Yeah. And per seed, I had a lot of tournament nerves, and it felt like I did everything wrong in the beginning, but it turned out good.
That's good. Yeah, it was great to see a match between you and Lillie here. I know she was having some tech difficulties, so
yeah,
it was good to see you running. Fun races to commentate.
I'm really happy that she could race at least.
Yeah. No fun when you get a free pass. Rather see the race than everything else. So. Yeah. So Evert did revert out of P&W. Did you do the same, Homunculus? Because that's how Evert saved a lot of time in this race. Because he checked both too, and there was nothing. But you had the save in where was it, Meridia? So you just reverted back, which was a great play. Or Criteria was it? I don't know.
Yeah, that room the screw was right. I don't know the name of rooms.
Yeah. But yeah, you reverted both of those wasted spaces. Okay. But I think one of them did have plasma though, so I think you might have kept that on one of the maps.
Yeah, plasma was in. Is it called Aquadot that you need speed to?
Yeah, it had both plasma and spazer.
Yeah.
Which was fun. Just right beside each other. Seen that a few times before. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong order, so you could not collect plasma on the way. Or spazer, sorry. Just had to leave it behind.
Was the right order.
Yeah. Just like, no, I ain't getting that. Never mind, I don't need it. I just got plasma. And we never got to see Gravity. He must have been hiding somewhere.
Yeah, we skipped Bryn, I think. Probably Gravity was there.
Yeah, no real reason to go into Bryn, unfortunately.
No. I know every bosses, and I knew I could kill them, so.
Yeah. Lillie was having some lag on her side. That's unfortunate. But thank you for enduring that for our sake, Lillie. You go on here to face. Let's see, who is it here? Log Driver J-Dub. And Lillie, we hope to see you in a lot more races in the future, maybe another tournament. How are you feeling going forwards here, Evert?
Lily's going to go have lunch. Thank you so much for coming by and chatting with us.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll let you go here.
Thanks, I hope it was entertaining, at least.
Yep.
And
Good
thanks
race.
for commentating, streaming, and such.
All right. See you all later.